Hey guys, it's your friendly neighborhood Fun with AJ here again today, and today I have a little announcement. It broke. I know you were wondering what broke, and one of the things, I've been making videos about, my retainers. My top retainer broke this morning, and I'm going to show you guys right now how it did. So guys, this is what broke. My retainer right here. It's my top retainer. This is what broke right here, the wire. I don't know if you guys can get a good shot of that, but it just snapped while I was taking it off this morning. I've had this a year and a half, and from my understanding of retainers, hollow retainers, is they do get brittle and snap on the metals after a certain amount of time. I thought it was like 2 to 3 years, but I guess maybe I use mine too much every night, which I'm supposed to. So it snapped. So, with that said, let's go back and talk about the next steps. So, since my top retainer snapped, I have a few options. And you would too, if you had a hollow retainer. Option number one is go to your original dentist, your orthodontist rather, and ask them to do a new retainer for you. If they're a really good orthodontist, they'll save your molds, and they'll be able to just make one for you, so you can call and order it. And another thing is, if they're a really good orthodontist, you won't have to pay for a replacement because they'll stand behind their retainers for lifetime. That means unlimited replacements unless you keep breaking them every week. That's a really good orthodontist or a good circumstance. A mediocre one is that you have to go to your orthodontist. They don't have your mold still, which some orthos don't keep your molds after the first make. And mold, by mold I mean your teeth impressions. And if that's the case, you have to go in, make an appointment for a quick 30-minute new mold to be made. They'll have to order it, and it'll take 2 to 3 weeks for them to make the new retainer. That's a mediocre orthodontist. Even worse than mediocre is they have to make a new mold, and you have to pay for the new retainer, which is, tops are usually $200 to $250, depending on where you are, for the mold and the retainer. $200 to $250 USD. So that's a really rough circumstance. Another option you could do is, if you don't want to go back to your original orthodontist because they're asking to charge for the $250 amount, you can shop around to other orthodontists and ask them if they can do a hollow retainer for cheaper. Some can do it for $150. But in my experience, $200 is a low point for a hollow retainer. So you can shop around. You don't need to go back to the original orthodontist for a retainer because all they're doing is the same process, making a mold of your teeth and making you a retainer. They don't even make the retainers on site. They usually ship it to a lab to carve it out, the plastic and everything, and do a mold. So that being said, those are your options. I guess your fourth option, if you wanted to take this option, which I strongly do not recommend, is to not even replace your retainer and let your teeth relax. Because your teeth, depending on your bite before, will start to go from straight to this. Very jagged again, and they'll get ruined, and you'll have to go through braces if you ever want to fix them again. So those are your options. For me, I'm deciding to go to my orthodontist and getting a replacement. I will probably have to pay another $200 because this has happened to me twice before. Once they made a mold and it had cracked on the plastic, so I had to pay. Well, no, they replaced it free of charge that time. Another time I lost a retainer and I had to pay $250 out of pocket for the bottom one. And this time it cracked, so I would consider this either standard age, or it could be, if they wanted to be, stingy about it, this is not, age, but this could be faulty in making it, or a fault in the craftsmanship of the retainer, which I don't think it is. I think it just broke after pressure after all these years. It just snapped, this is the pressure. So I'm hoping I get a replacement for free, but if the orthodontist decides to charge me, I'll pay. I need my retainers. For me, it's going to take 3 to 4 weeks without this, because my orthodontist is on vacation. I'm a little upset about it, but guess what? You live, you learn, and I just go with the punches. So, guys, that's my update on my broken retainer, which is really sad. I'm gonna miss this 1.5-year-old retainer. If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments below. If you like this video and you liked some of the info I gave, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm trying to hit a goal of certain subscribers on this channel so I can make more content. So please be sure to subscribe. And until next time, guys, this is your friendly neighborhood Fun with AJ.